Welcome back, Interior Alaska. We're getting over the hump day with some sports. The Ice Dogs are gearing up for another 3-game series during their 3rd annual Stick It to Cancer event this week. The Wenatchee Wild come to Fairbanks. The Ice Dogs will be wearing pink jerseys this week. They were working hard this week in practice, looking to continue their 4-game winning streak. Discipline will be important as always. The Wild have scored 34 times on the power play this season. That's 2nd in the NAHL. The Ice Dogs are scoring on power plays too. Fairbanks only had 10 going into the holidays. Now they have 16. The Wild are next to last in the Midwest Division, but are coming off a win over the Brown Bears and have had the Ice Dogs number. Kyle Lee feels that will change this week.
They took 3 from us, and we only took 1 from them, so we're really itching to get a good sweep against them. They said they feel comfortable playing against us, and we got to take it to them hard.
We just can't be content with our efforts, no matter if we're up, if we're down. We always just got to keep going, have that killer instinct for sure. But, I mean, we just got to stay patient and stick to our game plan for sure.
They're a team that has a good power play, and if we're able to match them on the power play, we're confident in our 5-on-5 play. So it's very important for us to have confidence in our power play going into this weekend series.
The UAF men's basketball team is back in the Patty Center this week for a pair of GNAC games. Tomorrow night, they face Central Washington. They'll host Northwest Nazarene on Saturday. Central has the 3rd best scoring offense, and Nazarene has won 3 out of 4. And the pride of Hutchinson High School, Kevin Rima, leads the team in rebounds. UAF has a balanced attack, however, with 4 players averaging double figures, and the top scoring defense in the GNAC, allowing just 67 points per. That's 34th in the country. In the Patty Center, the Nanics are 6-0 and 8-0 going back to last year. Stefan Tietze thinks I should probably stop mentioning how well the Nanics do at home.
Well, we don't want to jinx it now, don't we? No, we just play good in front of our home crowd and stuff, and we shoot well, we run well, we motivated.
Sometimes we have scoring droughts on offense, so we feel like if we can just play defense every game and and stop our opponents, we'll win the game regardless.
We played great defense on Saturday against Billings, and then we shot the ball well, and that made things a lot easier. So, you need some shots going in too. Seems like make some shots that energize you on the defensive end too.
Now for prep sports, yesterday at the Big Dipper, Monroe faced the Tri-Valley Warriors. Monroe started well as Dylan Steele scored off the Mike Coley assist to give Monroe a 1-0 lead. Ethan Graham had a monster game with 53 saves for the Warriors, but the Rams would get theirs. Monroe was up 2-0, then Richie Stickle tied it with 2 goals of his own for the Warriors, but Coley, however, nails what would be the game winner with 5:32 left in the 2nd period as the Rams win a close one 3-2 over Tri-Valley. Also last night on the ice in the Big Dipper, North Pole against Hutchinson, and it was Carmon Teal's night. Teal had a hat trick for North Pole. Teammate Wyatt Conroe scored twice as well. Teal scored in the 1st and twice in the 2nd period. Brandon Rustad had 2 tallies for Hutch. That was about it as Alan Honikin had 20 saves for North Pole in their 5-2 victory. And it was David versus Goliath last night at North Pole High School as the Patriots hosted the Hutchinson Hawks. The Hawks, one of the smallest boys team, taking on the big Patriots. 4th quarter action here. Lance Wright, he had 13 points, 10 boards, and 6 blocks. He gets the alley-oop from DeAndre Campbell. Hutch was down by 10 in the 3rd, but in the 4th, Morgan John with the putback. He had 12. Hawks were up 2. Then Khalil Stewart with the and one. He ties it at 58 all, but he misses the free throw. He had 15 points and 19 rebounds in this one, but Ryan Delory, the inbounds play, hit a clutch basket here. That will force overtime after Hutch hit some free throws. The game is tied at 60, so we go to OT, and Jordan Schuster happened in overtime. As Stewart and Nolan fouled out, he put North Pole up 67-62. Then Daniel Page, he answers with the big 3. He had 23 points. But at a game high, but Schuster responds with another bucket. He scored 8 of his 10 in overtime. Goliath dodges David's rock as North Pole wins 71-68 in overtime over Hutch.
Yeah, we always talk about David Goliath and we're giant killers, so it was cool for us to be able to come back and battle like this. Yeah, with Buck and Khalil, we know somebody had to step up, and we talked on the sideline. We knew we had to really click.
We had a battle with those big guys, and the thing that won or lost this game tonight was rebounds. And we're so undersized that we have to work even harder than any other team to box out.
The girls' game wouldn't be as close, or would it? North Pole has been hit hard by injuries as Willow Stewart and Arguably their best player and Helen Hutchinson were out, but the Patriots started strong with Lindsey Daniels 2 of her 4 points. The Patriots were up 9-8 over Hutch at one point. Then the Hawks just turned up, as the kids say. They went on a 14-0 run, led 22-9 by the end of the first. The Hawks allowed just 13 points, winning 57-13, shutting out North Pole in the second half. Credit that full court defense. Kiana Edwards had a game high 14 points for the Hawks, and Ellie Veazey had 10 for the win. Also tomorrow in high school basketball, the start of the Joe T. Classic basketball tournament at Lathrop High School. This year's field includes the Kodiak Bears, the Juneau Douglas Crimson Bears, the Monroe Rams, and the host, the Lathrop Malamutes. Games start at 3 p.m. on Thursday through Saturday, the last game at 7:30. But Friday night will be a special night because at 7:30, Lathrop will honor the 1964 state championship team as those alums come back to the Golden Heart City to be recognized. That's it for sports tonight. Your full weather forecast is next, and we'll catch you next time.